But we're gonna unpause in 3, 2, 1. Unpause. 6, 7,
6,
8.
7, 8.
All right.
We Gucci.
We are synced, and we've got in the south. Who's playing there? Introduce the legendary Axis duo for us, Zany.
Yes, sir. It's in the south where we have the blue player. He's mean. He's blue. He's not green. It's the Heartless Jaeger, and he is playing as the Wehrmacht. And his teammate is none other than Von Man Teufel. I think that's something like the devil. Teufel.
Oh, scary.
Yeah, and he's playing as the Dak Dak Attack, bringing out the Italians. Oh, panic.
I've got a request for you to be 10% more loud. Are you maxed? I may have to turn myself down a bit here.
No. I've given myself a couple of bumps up here.
All right, let us know how that is. Guys, thank you. As predicted, as I told Zany, I said, we'll get the sound levels right. I will think they look correct on my end, and then we'll get them corrected once we start.
Yeah, we'll get feedbacks.
Okay, so
do you want to take the top team, the allies?
Oh, yeah, we got to introduce them quickly before this. We've got Colossus playing as the U.S., and our Brit player is Chronosaurus, a dinosaur of time, from time, with time, and in time. We are even by now. Awesome.
He's old.
So, very conservative start here. Usually we see the Dingo pressure the enemy fuel, but both teams capping their fuels calmly. Although, one difference is allies have not gone for the side munitions at all. The mobility of the bike and this nice movement from the pile allowing the legendary Axis duo to capture both side munitions, which is a big advantage and really what the Wehrmacht want to do, especially where you need those, really need those munitions. So, good choice there from them. And meanwhile, the Black Phoenix not able to apply pressure and not able to cap either side muni, so they're going to start this match off on the back foot, it looks like.
Yeah. Damn, I was just looking for your redeem in chat for the it's free real estate, but looks like the allies are now challenging at least the top side.
Yeah, and this should be a pretty good fight. At this range, yeah, actually interesting choice backing off here, not wanting to lose HP. Fighting the piles at close range, you'll win with the section, but you'll take a lot of damage. So nice choice to back off there, and yeah, this will be in allied hands momentarily, but these plus 16s take so long to decap that it's still a big win. It's why we see players rush these a lot.
Yeah, and well, the Dingo catches the bike down south. Bike not reacting. One more burst and it's history. Oh, no.
Yeah, nowhere to go. You'd usually want to drive past the Dingo here, but with the Royal Engineers waiting behind, there really was no way out without an instant reaction there.
Yeah, the devil missed the detail and lost the bike.
Well done. Very well done, Zany. Officer quarters coming out for Heartless Jaeger. Pretty standard 3 Tier 1 units in OQ. That'll give them access to the heals, and especially when you're rocking the MP40 Grims, you really want that. Zany opening a cool one here. Love to hear that. And Axis Duo pushing to the fuel here. Without the Dingo there, I don't think they can hold this.
Yeah, I'm not really seeing much that the allies can do to push this away. Gonna be very difficult when there is a mortar. I know that Colossus has a mortar, but it shuffles the MG a little bit, but it's gonna stick around for a while.
Yeah, Dingo is here to flank, and the Grins are kind of out of position, so possible to see this MG get first off. But putting the Dingo in the arc of the MG actually loads armor piercing, and that's going to force the Dingo back, so missed opportunity there. I also want to point out the build here. Von Manteufel's gotten a double Panzer Pioneer, which you don't see too often.
Huh.
Maybe wanting one Flamer, one Sweeper, but there's no Flamer, so really interesting choice. I guess maybe that's part of why we saw that stronger early game from them. They're able to capture both sides, is that quicker build on that second unit. We're too busy introducing the teams to notice, but that's a cool adaptation there.
My money is, yes, as our R2 Assassin says in chat, his money is on the nade launcher, and so is mine. I think they're going to go for the grenade launcher rather than the flamethrower.
I'd love to see it. It's actually a pretty good map for it. Arguably an overcosted upgrade, but definitely one that's effective when you're sitting in green cover all game, which this map turns into, I think, in the mid-game.
Holy shittle. 85 munitions for that?
I know, right?
Yeah, that's
expensive.
pricey. Yeah.
Orange Piss points out there's a lot of teams. Yes, we had open signups. I wanted to give as many people as possible a chance to participate. And also, we've hedged our bets since a lot of people don't show up to these open tournaments. So, you know, the more the merrier.
It's nice to see a strong support from the players signing up to these competitive events. That's great.
Yeah, it's fun sometimes. I was going to say, you know, it's a chance to play against the top teams, but given the way matchmaking works out sometimes at off hours, you get to do that anyway. Checking on tech here, we've got this looks like an auto-built tier 1. A little disappointing to see.
Oh.
We've got tier 2 up and a Humber coming out for Chronosaurus. Meanwhile, in the Axis base, we've got tier 3, pretty standard. We'll probably see Pack, Stummel, that sort of thing. And we've got tier 1, tier 2 here from von Manteuffel. So this is also a little different than we usually see. Tier 1 only building the heel truck and then going straight to the 8-rad. So no flak, at least not for now.
I think von Manteuffel is feeling a bit anxiety here. Notice how he auto-built his tech structures, not placing them closer to the front line.
Yeah,
I think he's feeling a bit stressed.
Could be. We see that on the other side too with the tier 1. So some people may be just not a believer in the manual placement.
Shame. Well, it is a lot easier just to double press the button and then it auto builds. And it's really only that important in the very beginning of the match. So
yeah, and some maps more than others. This is one of the maps where the difference between building your AT gun building here versus building it, you know, closer to the front can be like 10 or 20 seconds. But it's really the tier 1 that matters the most because getting those first infantry units on the field earlier than your opponent is much more game defining than 5 seconds earlier having your AT gun to the front line.
Yes.
See what the Humber can do here. It needs to do something. They've been pushed back pretty badly here. They don't have basically any munitions. Plus 15 is not what you want at this stage of the game. And Axis are keeping the pressure up nicely with this med truck going to be a big difference maker in that regard.
I just noticed Colossus building a forward retreat point. It went Ranger Dock. Ooh.
Yeah, it will, you know, help with what I was just talking about, keeping the field presence. But this dies to the LAIG so badly. Luckily, no tier 1.5 from the DAC player, so until the Nebel comes out, this will be useful, and then it'll be a liability.
Yeah, I mean, von Manteuffel, he could go for the LAIG and just obliterate that tent off the face of the earth.
Yeah, it would be a smart back deck. And really, you don't want to wait for the flak to have big AT options. So unless you want to go Martyr, which I don't really think is advisable in this meta, even if you rush the 8-rad, I think you do want to look backwards for the what is it called? Fire support elements? I can never remember the names of all the upgrades. Oh, I did remember. Anyway, you want to unlock the pack, you want to unlock the league. And yeah, we do indeed have the grenade launcher.
Yeah, it's gaining some popularity again from what I've heard in team games. I mean, I seem to recall on launch that the grenade launcher was just super powerful, which is probably why it now costs 85 munitions, I guess.
Yeah, people were blobbing them.
Yeah.
Someone in chat asking about this never before seen Axis vehicle that's killing this RE in the south. It is an 8-rad. It has 8 wheels, it weighs 8 tons, it does 8 million damage to infantry.
And it has a skull on the back, on the spare wheel.
Oh yeah, it does indeed. Look at that.
Oh, look at that! We have a Semoventa of all things on the map. Talk about unexpected.
Yeah, von Manteuffel busting out all of the unpopular stuff here. A true Company of Heroes hipster right now. It's got the grenade launcher, it's got the Semovente. This, of all the maps for the Semovente, this one's nice and open, so I think it works better than it does on other maps, and it's got a barrage, which can help in the stalemates that develop in mid, sort of like we're seeing now. I always like to try to justify what players are doing in these games. I can't say I call in the Semovente much myself nowadays.
Yeah. It also comes at Vet 1 with the heat round, which does extra damage and kind of snares the the target vehicle.
Yeah, this game does not lack for snares. We've got the Vet 1 for the 8-rad popped. He's playing a dangerous game here, driving around low HP, but with the vision he should be safe. Meanwhile, though, the Allies, with the medical tent and the bars, with the Humber backing them up, have managed to take back some map control. It's still not quite 50-50 because they're lacking their, what should be their +5 munitions, but they put themselves back in this game, and I gotta say, current state of the meta, mixed allies generally seem stronger in the late game than mixed Axis, so if they can just hold this front until we see, vehicles from Chronosaurus, I think they're in a good position to take this game despite the rough early start.
The the front line haven't really moved a lot, so I'm thinking a mortar pit would actually be a fine idea.
Yeah, and there's no indirect fire still from the Axis, which is surprising. I feel like it's very meta.
Oh, we just, cast this curse. Nibblewerfer is on its way now for the Jaeger.
Makes sense. Anytime the game gets static like this. Yeah, Assassin pointing out a nice use of sprint to stay on the field there. Ooh, we've got it's the strafing run, doing nothing. I don't know why people use this. It's not worth 120 munitions. It takes 50% of the health of the AT gun, which can just back off to the tent if it wants to. Ooh, looks like we've got a mortar war.
Yeah. And to put things in perspective, 120 munition is also the same cost for the American loiter, anti-infantry loiter. Oh.
Yeah, not the same value level, really. So, great counter barrage here from Heartless Jaeger. He actually decrews the Vet 2 American mortar, which is huge because you lose the the airburst. Yeah, and that's so big. That's like the #1 reason why everyone hates playing against that mortar. So really nice play there. Didn't take any return damage, so just I guess Colossus not participating. It was a one-sided mortar war there.
Yeah, well, the devil is now bringing out a recon tractor. I wonder if it can range the medical tent.
The range is pretty long. Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, they need to get rid of that forward emplacement.
It's really what's keeping the allies on the field here.
Yep, and also keeping the middle VP locked.
Yeah, ooh, flanking AT gun here. This Semivente could be in danger. Got too comfortable playing around this fuel. Ooh, but the recon tractor plus the Nebel both targeting the AT gun. It has to move, and that's going to save the Semivente.
Yeah, Americans taking down the Stuk. Oh no.
That's a nice pickup. I'm blind to the Stuk. I didn't realize it was on the field. It's such a rare unit. It's like you can't see it.
John Cena! Anyway, there is also a little bunker, but nothing yet being installed in it.
Yeah, maybe waiting until he's certain it's not going to die before spending the munitions.
A wise decision.
Goes down.
Speaking of dying, yeah, there goes the 8-rat. It's a 0-rat now. Yes, I'm hilarious.
You are indeed. Yeah, repair bunker would be smart. They have heals, but it is nice to have your own heals. A lot of the time, it's hard to coordinate with your ally. I don't know if these guys playing comms, but if you want to hold the whole front, sometimes like running over to your ally's truck isn't always ideal. Ooh, Vet 3 on the Dingo.
And there is no auto-reinforce if it's from the allied reinforcement point, from what I know.
Yes, that's right, so it requires more micro, too.
Yeah.
Looks like we're going straight for the Tiger here from Heartless Jaeger. Hasn't spent any of their CPs yet.
And
wow,
I am surprised to see that von Manteuffel went with Pact of Steel instead of artillery cover. Huh. Is he gonna be spamming light vehicles then?
I guess, although he's building tier 3, so...
Interesting. Well, it could also be that he wants to use the munitions on the strafe instead.
Yeah. Which, again, I can't really defend.
Yeah.
Recon Tractor nicely avoided here by Chronosaurus. Oh, I jinxed it. Caster Curse again. He tried to move. Stray Shell took it out. Really kind of dangerous recruiting this here, but looks like the shells have stopped.
Yeah,
it is a med bunker on that side.
Yeah. But look behind the mid tent. We have,
yeah.
big gun. And he may just go with free fire drills. Oh, that would be mean.
Yeah, it's a good position for it. This is one of the campier maps, so I wonder if this is what we're going to see. I may have to ban this for the next tournament. It seems to be the map everybody's comfortable playing on. At least this time we don't have set fixed positions, so we'll see Axis in the south sometimes, and it'll be a little mixed up. Ooh, man, what? Okay, that's strafe.
Actually, yeah. This time it was full value.
I wonder if that was because I think it looked like it did more damage than it actually did. I think it ate the Semivente barrage at the same time the strafe came in. I'm not ready to give the strafe credit for that yet. Okay, Zany believes.
I believe.
Tent's still at full HP. Looks like there was a few arty shells coming in, but they haven't targeted it yet with the Neville. Okay, here we go. Brutal first shot. Could potentially wipe this rifle. Good micro here, doing his best to keep it alive. Colosius with a really nice save there. Ooh, Humber goes down to the Neville. He could allow,
Humber goes, wow.
Yeah, I think if he had just pressed retreat on that rifle, it would have died. But he was calm, he moved it, and he kept it alive. So well done there.
Yeah. Oh, finally, one of the players discovers that they can also flank on this map, as Heartless Jaeger moved to the top, forcing the allies to divert some troops. But go ahead.
Oh, you're totally right. They've been ignoring the flanks completely. No one's even attempted to contest the sides in like the last 10 minutes.
Yeah, and now the devil, he's sending 2 pioneers to build a cache because nobody is contesting that. So let's put a cache on the high munition.
Might as well. He's got 2 piles. Maybe we'll get some tank traps and wire. He'll just do the 4v4 move and just lock this entire side down.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's such a shame that he went Pact of Steel instead of artillery cover, because they're gonna be swimming in munitions.
You could just kill this camp over here that the US player has with the artillery cover.
Yeah, that's true. Good push, or a push from Heartless Jaeger.
Yeah, looking for something, not finding it. Being very careful here with his manpower.
Yeah. I think he was looking for the mid tent, and see, it's still standing.
Yeah. Oops. Mortar standing right on top of it means 2 for 1 with that Neville shell.
Oh! Got them all!
Yeah. Meanwhile, these Rangers pushing in relatively uncontested. There's the MG. Gonna save the Axis from getting overrun here.
Yeah, and that's how you deal with Rangers. Suppression. They don't have no smoke.
Yeah, and they lost their 100% resistance to suppression with cover to cover. Now it's down to
that was also insane.
paltry 33% now.
Yeah.
Hey, Krugleis. See you, man. Vet 1 on the med tent, so we're getting that awesome buff here. We'll just for people who don't know, let's take a look at it here. It is 20% speed, 20% rate of fire, and 20% accuracy. Lasts for 45 seconds. So it's a massive buff.
Say, do they also get the buff when they are standing in the aura, or is it only after leaving the aura?
It's while they're in it too. You can see it just being there. It's the fist icon.
Yeah, I see it now. I see it now.
Very strong buff. Kind of been under the radar for a while, but people are realizing how valuable it is to keep that med tent close to your units to get that vet 1. P3 on the field.
Yeah. Med tent on wheels. Strafe, what are they doing? Oh, it's city air bombing run. And toast.
Nice. The med tent's not that cheap. 25 fuel, probably a good trade. Meanwhile, good push in here on the flank. AT gun goes down. And these triple vet Ursa with the buff are doing very well. Another strafe comes in to contest the AT gun.
Yeah.
It's the second one backing it up though. But yeah, these
Bishop. Yep.
Do we have training from Chronosaurus on infantry?
Yeah, he went infantry training. That's what he has. Nothing else. Oh. Do we have a Panzer III? Yeah, we do. And Chad is like, well, that lost.
What's the? Can you give us the state of the DAC upgrades here, Zany?
Yeah, let me just pull it up. We have emergency repairs, smoke, veterans squad leaders. So those 3. That's what he's got.
Okay, so everything but rapid advance for the P3's HP values.
And also the tungsten core ammo. He also lacks that.
Yeah. I think P3s are better, Orange Pest, in 2v2 because it's easier to get to the upgrades than it is in 1v1. I'm still not convinced it's better than just going to the Tiger.
Also, armored reserves, you know, you can call in a Panzer IV or what, 80 fuel. That's insane.
Yeah, P3 with a grenade launcher. You can add to the grenade launchers here.
Oh, it's actually only a assault gren you get with the P4.
Yeah.
But the Panzer III comes with the grenade launcher PP.
Uh-oh.
Oh, what?
Wow, Howie killing the P3. Big push in here from the Allied blob.
Ooh. Panzer Pioneers reported killed. Oh no.
Yeah, his bars on retreat shredding, and yeah, now that the rifles are vetted, these Bursa do not scale that way.
Yeah.
Needs to run this Bursa. You can't afford to lose it. It's Vet 3. P4 coming in to try to cover their retreat.
Oh man, I am just kicking the Allies players for not contesting the South. I mean, there's 200 manpower that they can destroy on that cache. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to do the math on how much extra muni this, one team got versus the other at the end.
Yeah, it's really paying dividends right now. But here comes the render blob. Right in the middle.
Yeah, we knew we were going to see this. I look forward to the Elim phase best of threes where you can't use this every match, but I think we'll see a lot of it. It has proven very strong. It went from a meme to something everyone is kind of sick of seeing. It's one of those abilities.
Yeah, well, if you coordinate it in a 4v4, 4 times render blobs, it's super powerful.
Yeah. We do have, someone points out, the tractor, which is a pretty good counter to the blob. If you just park a vehicle or something in front of the blob and drop the tractor artillery, it clears the blob. So the answer is on the hill, and maybe that's why we saw tier 3 was sort of a preemptive, we need to counter the blob, we know it's coming.
Yeah.
Pioneer infantry kill.
Oh. The Allies may be down on VPs, but that howitzer is now Vet 2 and is working its way up towards Vet 3, and this could be a problem for Axis if they don't deal with it.
Yeah. One more reason to go artillery cover so you can create a hole or drop it on it itself.
Yeah, because the Allies, they have artillery superiority now. We have the Nebelwerfer got decrewed. One Nebel got recruited. Well, decrewed. Oh my god, I can't speak it. They lost the mortar. Von Manteuffel, yeah. Oh, he brought a walking Stuka. I didn't see.
Yeah, see how it does. It's I believe it gets bonus damage to buildings. I wish I knew all the stat stuff off the top of my head, but I think it does. It has pretty bad ranged accuracy though, so it'll be tough to counter barrage the Vet 2 Howie.
Yep, more artillery just raining down on the back lines on the Axis.
Yeah, there's double bishop now.
Bam.
Our frontline pioneers
Here
are
comes the
ahead.
strafe.
More piles coming down.
Oh, it
Almost.
almost took out the bishop in.
Almost not worth 120 immunity though.
Yeah, it's like,
Pioneers
come
are
on.
for duty.
That was a perfect strafe, even.
Yeah. Yeah, the bishops are using this ammo cache, so their barrage cooldown is going to be reduced by 33%, which means they can fire basically non-stop. It's going to be constant.
Oh, man. Von Manteuffel, I wish he had gone artillery cover, and he does probably too.
Yeah, Pact of Steel giving him basically no value here. I think he unlocked it after he called in the Semavente, so it hasn't done anything. Here comes the
Yeah.
Stuka. Let's see what it can do. Okay, he is targeting the howitzer, but that's not enough damage. The spread's just too big at this range. Even if all the rockets hit, it's not going to kill it, I think.
Yeah, the Walking Stuka has so much scatter on its rockets. It's gotta be close. Which you don't want to be with an artillery piece.
Yeah, when you have the map control, he probably could have drove it a little further, but it is always risky. Okay, the recon tractor already is clearing the blob pretty well here, looks like.
8 centimeter mortar.
Yeah, not
Ready
much
to
left of
provide
it.
support.
I liked Nelly's suggestion that maybe it, well, the cooldown, like Kroglai says, could go up on this ability, but I also think these guys giving more XP would be nice, because then there really is the vet feeding issue, whereas right now it's just kind of a hassle to deal with it. They don't give that much vet, I think, because they're vet 0 units and they're not very expensive.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, second tractor out for the devil.
Yeah, they're getting slowly
But-
pushed off here. Still no contesting of the southern side, though. The allies are sticking to the game plan of protecting each other. And, I mean, when you have all this indirect in the back line, it does make it riskier, to be fair, to go contest the sides, but you can always send an engineer squad with a sweeper out there.
Yeah, and the howitzer from the allies is about to hit vet 3, which grants its extra range and extra HP.
Pioneer infantry
That's
killed.
scary. Another pile goes down.
Very.
Piles have just been dying to artillery this whole game since it's come onto the field.
Yeah, but what's new? It's a pioneer. They die so
true.
quickly.
Pioneers
Oh.
Montopo's been very consistent about pressuring this southern flank here, and takes out an AT gun. It's a nice pickup there. Minor at this stage. I think the allies are probably swimming in manpower. Yeah, they are. Well, the Axis actually. Von Montopo also floating quite a bit. Does he have armored reserves unlocked?
Yes.
He's very far
And
from
he's
the Tiger,
saving
though.
up for the tiger.
Many minutes away. Take 10 minutes away, almost. Or no,
Yeah,
more
he
like
should-
8 or so. I'm not going to do math on stream. That's one of those rules.
Yeah, don't do math on stream.
It should only be 5 minutes, actually. It's 180 fuel. No, it's 220 fuel. So it's...
That's correct. 220.
Anyway, I'm not going to do it. Like, guys, I'm sticking to my original game plan. I'm not doing that. Oh my god, all the sections are suddenly gone. Where'd they go?
They did. But you know, we were talking about tigers, but something big from the dinosaur has just popped in on the battlefield. It's the Black Prince.
Will it be able to secure this allied victory?
failed. 200
What's the answer from the Axis? What can penetrate the Black Prince? There is... Semavente's pin, I don't think is high enough. P3 without tungsten, I don't know. Yeah, well, it'll take another minute to get there, but once it gets there, they're gonna need something else. Tiger's too far away. I don't think they can stall the Black Prince for 5 more minutes here.
Yeah, I think Martyr is their best choice, but that would... No, wait, hold the phone!
Here we
We
go.
are getting a Flak 88!
And it's not like there's a bunch of indirect that can easily counter it, so this thing will be fine dealing with the Black Prince on its own.
I agree completely.
Vet 3MG,
Oh,
Harless
no.
Jaeger keeping this little guy alive this whole time, and now it's got the survivability buff, so... Probably only thing keeping them from just dying to this Vet 3 Ranger.
Yeah. Oh, what? Oh, the Grenadiers almost decapped the top VP while an MG bunker was constantly firing at them, but it finally got the pin in.
Wow, when was the last time you saw in a 2v2 two MG nests?
I can't remember.
I'm gonna say never, but I like it here. I mean, they're
Probably.
playing World War I style, so nothing wrong with some static emplacements, especially when there's just still not enough indirect from the Axis. I mean, one Stuka, the recon tractors actually could and should go deal with those, but I will say there's been a little bit of an issue with all 4 players kind of sticking to their side. They're not really like using the tools on both sides of the map. You know, the recon tractor could be dealing with these MG nests, but they're just content to play their sides.
Yeah, well, or rather, both teams are heavily focused on the middle.
Yeah, heat round is used to stun the BP. It goes down to about half health, and now the 88 gonna get towed away. Yes, no.
They are hammering up. The enemy
Leaving
is
it for the bishops. No, not yet.
Okay, now he's gonna get rid of it. That towing buff coming in handy here, able to actually get out of the way in time.
Oh, that's perfect.
And with the Black
Moves
Prince forced
in
off the
close.
field, Axe is able to move into the middle now here, at least temporarily.
Oh no. On Manteuffel, he's effectively pop-capped. He can't call anything from his armored reserve now.
Yeah, what should he throw away here? The Stuka,
Ugh.
maybe? What's the most useless thing he has? It's probably the Stuka.
Yeah, yeah, it has 0 kills.
Shameful.
I really don't like the walking Stuka. Yeah, I find it too ineffective.
Yeah, you've got to drive it really close, and I don't think he's been doing that. And even when you do that,
Yeah. Oh, loses the 88.
needs to recruit immediately here if he doesn't want it to take weapon damage. But he's not doing that. Very slow on the
no.
recrew.
No.
And now-
Oh no. On Manteuffel, what you doing?
Why isn't he recruiting it?
Yeah, I don't know.
Is it dead? I can't select it anymore. It looks like it has a health
probably.
bar, but I think it's actually dead.
Huh.
That's weird.
Weird. Yeah.
Maybe he wasn't able to select it? I don't know.
Yeah, selection bug. Yeah. Well, that cleared the PopCap issue.
Yeah, he's very close to the Tiger now.
for the victory point.
We have Brontosaurus saying bugged. So yeah, perhaps it was bugged.
Double tractor making it kind of hard to cap these VPs. Strafe comes in to make sure these guys run away, but they're... Okay, there we go. Sections don't want to risk it. Can't lose your only section here.
Well, Wehrmacht Tiger has entered the field and has turned the tide of the battle.
Nebel firing where the old mid tent was. Maybe it needs to do a little bit of recon. Find the new one. It's actually over here.
Yeah, behind the rocks.
Black Prince should win
Oh.
one-on-one versus the Tiger, I believe. Oh, there, he's found it.
Yeah, I found it.
Easily dodged, though.
Yeah.
Things quieting down a bit here.
Oh,
The scout's trying to sneak in while no one's looking. Grab the VP.
Jeez, oh, them sneaky scouts. Oh, they died almost immediately.
Oh, they did die.
Yeah, well,
Not a frontline unit at this stage of the game. Or ever, arguably, but definitely at this stage.
true.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. Heartless Eager, once again, with no smoke and no indirect, running to the top VP. But this time he's popping breakthrough. So he can
Yeah.
probably decap
He's
it before he
learning.
gets suppressed. Might even be able to
There
cap
we go.
it.
Maybe, I think so.
It's just funny because he has a mortar. So he could have smoked this, but instead he chose to use breakthrough. Which is certainly the more
Well.
aggressive option.
Well, now he should just take his mortar and destroy the MG nest. Easy peasy.
Oh, we've got a incendiary strike. They managed to get vision on the Howie. I think it's
Yeah,
enough to
but
kill it.
that's-
Someone said it was if you aim it the right way. At Vet 3, I think it gets more HP, though.
We're getting the Nebelwerfer attacking it too.
Oh, that'll do it. Unless he's really
And
unlucky.
pop! It's gone.
Yeah, there it is. Big
Scrapped.
pickup there.
This
Vet 3. And the allies are no longer floating a ton of resources. Now it's the Axis floating a ton of resources.
Oh yeah, von Manteuffel with plus 800 manpower. It's Tiger time!
It is indeed Tiger time. And we already have one on the field, so now it's going to be 2 Tigers versus the Black Prince. And there's not a ton of AT anymore for the allies. You know, they've done a good job, the Axis team, of sort of winnowing down the number of AT guns. You know, the recon tractor making them really hard to keep on the field. Another nice strike here. Takes one out as I say that. And that means that these 2 Tigers are going to be able to drive up a lot of the time until the allies get more AT on the field.
We are losing
Also a
ground.
little
The
fun
enemy
fact,
has the
the
lead.
Semoventa is still alive and has killed 7 infantry, but no vehicle.
Recon artillery called in a really weird spot. You know, you call it in on the DAC army and it's just going to move. Black Prince trying to push up through it. But this feels like a pretty big waste of an important cooldown. They already have the mid-VP, so why call this in now? Wait until your enemy is pushing.
Yeah, or making a push yourself.
Yeah, instead they're going to provide themselves a little bit of breathing room, and then the Axis can push in if they want.
A park gun has been knocked out.
Anyway, Heartless Jaeger, his Grenadiers again running from the top. VP, the MG bunker has not moved since last.
Where's that mortar? It doesn't want to help. It has no interest in helping. It said that, you know, my
Yeah.
job. I was assigned mid by my commander. It's where I'm gonna stay.
No,
It shall
not
be
my
repeated,
job.
Commandant.
Okay, DAC Tiger is on the field. Yeah, how much munitions have we gotten? This is plus 8, and it's been here for so long. Over 100 munitions from that OP for sure.
Yeah.
Just giga value.
The ability is ready for use.
Tiger really should kill this AT gun here.
Yeah, I suppose he could.
Yeah, do we have rapid advance yet, Zany?
Rapid advance. I'm dumb. Who has rapid advance again?
DAC, it's the mobility.
Oh,
upgrade.
right, yeah,
The
right.
vehicle
Sorry.
capping is what people call it most of the time.
Yes, it is being researched right now. So yeah, that was a brain fart.
That's a crucial one for the Tiger. Needs that mobility. It's a very slow unit. That extra, I think, is 20% move speed,
That's
rotation. Very powerful.
Yeah, 20% speed, 15% rotation rate.
Oh yeah, it is. Sorry guys, I'll update the title to @Zany so people know who's casting with me here. Don't forget to do that. Ooh, another Tommy goes down. Sections once again at 0 here for Chronosaurus. But that just means more pop for tanks. This time the
Pop
Recon
for
already actually
tanks.
providing some good screening here. As the plane goes
Oh.
down.
Damn. Tiger has found the soft underbelly of the Allies. Only one AT gun fighting it.
Yeah, not killing the equipment though, not yet anyway. Maybe lost vision.
And he
No,
lost the Larry.
That hurts. I mean, he actually just replaced it. He wants to have 2 squads. Meanwhile, these Rangers with the Zook gonna clean up that P3. And here's another. They haven't been spamming this really, the infantry assault. Maybe waiting until the VPs were, you know, under contention to do that. He's got 223 manpower or immunity, so it's not lack of immunity.
Mm-hmm. Seems about right. Sending the blob to fight the tiger, and the tiger is just eating all that free experience.
Been destroyed.
Yeah, with the recon tractor, that did nothing. That's a. I'm seeing. Assassin, you were right. He said, wait, we have a second. Oh, the med truck's because of the 88. I was like, why did he have a second med truck? The recon tractor does seem to be a good answer to the bomb.
Pioneers are dead.
Stas in a bit of danger here. This would be a big loss.
Run!
Six bars shooting at him. Oh no,
He
these aren't
made
all
it.
double barred. Why are these not all double barred?
Increased
He's got
security
254
around HQ.
munitions.
We are down to 100 points.
Bet 3 on the Black Prince, wow.
Master 4 reporting in.
Yeah, well, let's see. Heartless Jaeger, he has 2 infantry squads. Von Manteuffel has 3.
Yeah, the only person who's kept their imp alive is Colossus. Everyone else has had to replace stuff and is pretty low on vetted imp.
Oh no, some of it!
Oh, RIP. Lasted a long time. Meanwhile, that
Very.
105 goes down, so that's a good trade, actually.
Very good. Mm-hmm.
Need to get on the VP, but it's getting barraged to death.
Yeah, allies holding it. They keep holding it.
This tractor's just screening now the infantry. Second med stand still alive. Wow, almost vet 3 on both of the bishops.
Oh no. Colossus, he may have built his howitzer a teeny tiny bit too far back for the free fire drill to cover the middle VP.
Oh, oops.
Yeah, that's
Wants
a shame.
Wants it to be safe. Can't blame him after what happened to the last one, though. But
Yeah.
it does mean pretty low value there on the free fire drills. They're just pushing. I mean, it's really hard when you don't control this +5 mini south of the road. Your ability to like push out onto the map is just gone. Holding this area as the southern player is just so important.
Yeah. That tiger should cap mid. Well, there is a black prince up there.
Yeah,
Looking
not
scary.
a ton of AT guns though. To be fair, is it just one? There's just one
Yes.
allied AT guns. So with support,
They're
I think
gone now.
the tiger could really none now. And this may make all the difference. I mean, we've got almost 600 manpower from Chronosaurus. Almost 500
Yeah.
from Colossus. They need more AT guns. The meta is triple AT gun. Sad as that may be.
Triple
And
Yeah, that's very sad.
if you want to win a tournament game
Are reporting for duty.
against Brumbird Double Tiger, you need more AT guns. That said, infantry assault holding the mid VP, so you know maybe the allies have just enough to hold on. It feels like they're kind of behind in terms of army, but they're managing to keep the tempo up here.
Yes, sir. And the Axis, they need to do something quickly.
We have lost
Losing VPs.
Before goes down, Black Prince kills the heel truck.
Man, the Dak Tiger is stalking the sidelines, but
Yeah, needs to get in the middle here. It's not enough to just hold your side. You gotta help your ally.
yeah. There we go, reversing into the battle.
We have only 50
A
points left.
confusing strategy, but here we are.
Wow, good hits from the Hellcats.
Yeah.
And this could be
Alright.
game deciding because now the Tiger's not going to be able to push mid at this HP level. And so I don't know that they can contest.
Okay, looks like they're barraging the
Tiger.
mid tent. But it still stands. Little unlucky with the hits, but here comes another barrage.
Yeah.
Forward reinforcement gone.
Yeah. So much effort expended though in something that's not helping you really take the mid VP right now, which is what needs to happen.
Oh! Heartless Jacob managed to decrew the the top VP.
Yeah. That's huge. That's going to give them some time. It's going to send some units
Yeah.
up there. He's going mid now too. I'd love to see
Tactics activated.
Von Manteuffel come help him with this. It's very important.
You know, that heavy machine gun on the top VP has been a very good investment.
Yeah, the value between on both flanks, this and then the this OP both really should not have stayed up as long as they have and have provided way more value than you'd ever imagine.
Yeah. Oh, Grand Squad! He's fine.
Yeah, I was never in any doubt. Breakthrough's still active though, so this mid VP is gonna fly.
Going in. Nibble barraging. This could be huge for the Axis.
Black Prince could go down here. There's nothing supporting it at all.
It has my moral support, but it's not enough.
Another strafe coming in. Will it do something? Kinda. Kinda.
Yeah. 120 muni. Yeah.
And
Oh, Tiger bit free.
Yeah, there we go.
The Wehrmacht Tiger. Oh, it managed to get away barely.
Very close there. Yeah, this is a severe lack of AT guns here from the Allies. I know I keep saying it, but it's what's causing them to not be able to hold these VPs. That and the fact that Chronosaurus has no infantry left, that does hurt too.
Yeah. And the Dak Tiger is also getting fed. It is near vet free, but holy smokes, there goes a recon tractor.
Yeah, those Howies do a lot of damage. Yeah, pretty funny flak at minute 45. But, you know, it does counter the recon loader relatively well. It's a shame it doesn't have any vet yet, but it'll pick that up pretty quickly.
Here comes another bombing run, but misses the ammo storage. Oh,
I think that was just to screen off the rifles. I think.
probably.
Really wants to hold this
yeah.
VP.
Yeah, that could be true.
Yeah, Ray asks when
Oi.
they'll refund the A8 tank, and I have to agree there's no loiters or planes that can be shot down from the Axis, so I would think getting in like a Matilda or something would be better, but it does shred infantry, and he's been using it to help defend the top VP. Wow, this triple rifle blob coming up here. Oh my god, they took so much damage. Stas getting giga value from that 45 munitions.
Yeah, and now they can use their Vet 1 to cap the top VP while on the MG fire.
Still uncontested south here. Someone asked if this
Oh
is
yeah,
a
there's
replay
the
or
south
not.
part of the map.
No. That's just a rumor. It's like the Great
Sorry.
Atlantic Ice Wall. We know it's there, but you can't ever go see it.
Yes.
No, we don't have live observer mode yet. That's coming in mid-November is the plan, and I look forward to hosting some live events when that does happen.
Oh, that's gonna be great. Oh, there goes a plane.
That's true. We do have live observers from one side. It's a little jank. Our programmer friends did the very best that was possible within the realm of what you can do with the mod.
Praise
Meanwhile,
the
though,
modders.
Yeah, they did great. Shout out to Game. Shout out to Myth. And I gotta say, the infantry assault, well managed this game. Didn't feel that impactful, quite honestly. Between the Tigers and the Recon Tractors, and some of that I think was it wasn't called in repetitively, but you know, the Recon Tractor, once it gets some vet, has the same barrage cooldown as the infantry assault, so.
Oh, nice. Well, there goes the tractor, the last one, I think.
Wow, counter barraging the Tractor. That's rough.
Yeah. Well, Axis with 2 vet-free Tigers. I think they can win this.
Yeah, it's looking pretty good for them now. Feels like the Allies had the momentum and just didn't do anything with it.
Yeah, because now the Allies should have gone south, which Kalosios just tried. Man, if only they'd done it earlier. And now the top getting capped. Using smoke, but double bishops destroys the Stas.
Oh. Didn't even get there in time. I was looking at chat. I was pondering how we could do live comm checks. That would be cool. We could have people record there. We can do in between games, you know, like show people's comms at key moments. That would be fun.
Yeah.
The production quality is not there yet. I barely managed to get this tournament together, so.
Also, partly due to the community's illiterate problems.
No, I'm gonna take the responsibility for the issues of the tournament. If you don't set things, if you don't set people up for success, you have to meet people where they're at. You know, you got to set them up for success. Yes, so south side of the map discovered. Colossus, call him Columbus, He has discovered a new land in the south.
Man,
But-
this is big. We're gonna see some spice trading going up real fast.
They are gone.
The natives don't want him here, though. Looks like, and pretty rough reception. No Thanksgiving for them.
Damn. And now they discover the cache that has been there the entire match.
Okay, can we do some math here? Okay, so I know we said no math on stream, but that's been there minute 15-ish, right? I want to say. So we'll call it.
So
We'll say
that's
let's just say
35 minutes.
30. Yeah, we'll say 30 minutes to make the math easy. Plus 8 for 30 minutes
The
is
enemy has taken a victory point.
240 munitions. If we were this rounded down, it's probably closer to
Damn.
300 at this point.
Yeah.
Ooh, vetted
That's
rifle goes
big.
down, capping the VP. Ouch. What are we at here with Colossus? He still has 2 vetted rifles and the... You know, I'm really surprised he didn't turn more of these into Rangers at this point. He's had a ton of manpower float. Feels like it would have been helpful. What upgrades does the US player have? Surely he's got all of the infantry upgrades at this point, right?
Let's check. He has... I need to click the right button. No, he only has munitions surplus and advanced logistics.
Well, you guys can't see my face, but my jaw
Enemy actually
genuinely
destroyed our emplacement.
dropped that he does not have all the infantry upgrades at this point. You said no advanced logistics?
No, he has advanced logistics.
Okay, he has logistics. He doesn't have the
Yes.
survival package.
Survival, and the demolition package. He likes
Yes.
those two. Oh, no, man. Not going advanced logistic as US. What the heck were you thinking? If that was the case.
Yeah. Ooh, Hellcat double bounce with a miss on top. Pretty unfortunate.
Oh,
This Ranger's
man.
getting destroyed by the Tiger. Meanwhile, another
Yeah,
really
he lands
weirdly.
a shot. Oh,
Wow.
it's down.
That's huge. Not-
down.
I think their momentum is gone. I think the Allies are out of this one. Another weirdly placed recon artillery that does nothing. It's not even on like where you would want to push against the VP to force the Tiger off. I think both teams showing maybe well, I shouldn't say both teams. We haven't seen how von Manteuffel and Jaeger do yet, but definitely some inexperience with the Allies. It feels like from the Spanish team here.
And for this 8th million time, Heartless Jaeger runs into the MG list on top
But wait,
of the map.
what's this? Smoke.
Yeah.
Oh, but he's sent home by the... I feel like you got to gamble it there, honestly. At this point, you move to the other side of the
Yeah,
VP and you go for the cap, right?
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
25 points remain.
But man, I just wish that mortar, when you had it, would destroy it. Could have made life easier.
Yeah. Gotta say, both teams fighting their heart out here. 53 minutes. This is one of the longest... Is this the longest 2v2 tournament game we've had? We've got to be close to a record here. If not a record. I don't think we've hit an hour ever in the last tournament,
Yeah.
so...
Yeah, and an hour-long game in Code Free is so rare. You can check it on Code Free stats. They're super rare.
This guy's looking to set a tournament record here. But the Allies are going to need to get onto this VP a little bit quicker than they are if they want that to happen. With the Brumber sitting there, with the P4, with the Tiger right behind, this RE... You know what? I'd love to see the Black Prince could smoke this
The initiative. 10 points remain.
and provide some
I
cover
like
here.
that. I like von Manteuffel having the flag field guarding the South VP to suppress any infantry coming in.
Yeah, that's smart.
But 6 seconds.
Our bomb bears out of contact.
This rifle? No. So close to the decap, but not
Oh.
going to get it.
Oh, yeah, that middle. Oh, man. Oh.
Yeah. Blob South not able to make it in time. Woo-wee. What a first
heartfelt
game.
loss for the Allies. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
man.
Legendary X's duo go up 1-0. GG well played. Let's look at the stats here. I'm excited to see these. 334 infantry killed here. Von Manteuffel. A lot of that's the blob. He was the main blob manager. 426 lost. That's all the blob. Let's just take a quick look here at munitions gained and lost. 2,550 versus 1,691. That OP doing a lot of work there. Let's just take a look at the deaths here. 6 Pioneers went down. 6 Nebelwerfer teams were decrewed.
Wow.
Meanwhile, we got a lot of losses too here. So many 7 6-pounders lost. By the way, this is the U.S. player had 7 6-pounders decrewed. So AT guns were suffering this game.
Reverse Lend-Lease.
4 Panzer Pioneers. So much infantry went down this game. This is what happens when there's so much artillery. Okay, recon tractor efficiency. Let's take a look. Let's look at the Tiger too. 3. Panzer 4 not doing too much. Stug not doing too much. Dozer actually had a terrible game. Recon tractor 4.46 efficiency. It did 1,100 damage. That is pretty impressive. Look at all these units he built. Look at the variety. How often do you have to scroll down in a vehicle page?
That's impressive. That's impressive.
Yeah, shout out to Von Manteuffel for building all the units. Did he get... Wait. Did he get every vehicle you can get? Wait.
No, not the Stuk.
Oh, he didn't get the Stubby.
The Stubby.
But he got everything else, right?
Also
from the base,
truck.
from the main buildings. No repair truck, no Stubby stuff. Yeah, he didn't get tier 2.5. That's what he's missing. But otherwise, there was a P4. So
he
almost every vehicle.
Never had. Yeah, but he didn't. Wait, what did he get? Team weapons. Yeah, he did get the flag, but no other team weapons from him.
No pack, no MG.
No MG, no league.
Well, that was quite the game one.
Wait, there's more?
there's another one between these guys. I need like a 60-second break, so we will be back with game 2, guys, in just a moment.
Sit tight.
All right. Welcome back, folks. Thanks for your patience. We're going to hop right into game 2 between the legendary Axis Duo and Black Phoenix. And I got to say, shout out to legendary Axis Duo and Black Phoenix for signing up. I think, a lot of teams that primarily play one side would be shy about showing their allies to the viewing public. So I think it's cool that they signed up and are willing to just put out their best games that they can get from both sides. And I gotta say, people. I think I've heard people accuse the Spanish team of not being able to play allies at all, and they put up a good fight against a team that is, primarily an Axis team. So can only hope game 2 is half as good.
Is that Coronasaurus and Colossus that Spanish?
Mm-hmm. I believe they're both. I don't want to. Don't quote me on that. I know Chronosaurus is Spanish. I believe. People change their names so often that I have sometimes a hard time tracking who's who every time. But I believe that, yes.
And we believe.
Okay. It's, A-Tank says never change his name. Fair enough. Okay, so now we need to actually... I'm trying to think what the best way to do this is. I guess we'll go like this. They are up 1-0 against Black Phoenix. All right, I am paused at 5. Are you ready, Zany?
I'm ready.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Unpause. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We synced?
12. I'm at 12, 13, 14, 15.
All right, got it.
Got it.
All right,
Sweet.
people know who the players are. We introduced them last time. Let's get right into the casting here because we've got a pretty spicy opening. What's happening on the Southern Fuel here?
Yeah, we have airborne selected as Fortune Pioneers from Colossus.
Gotta say, I'm disappointed. What I thought was happening was he was dropping on the enemy field because that's what people often abuse, is the ability to get the fighting position on opponent's fuel. This is a very defensive drop, so I'm sorry for getting excited. This is very...
Oh, well, I
safe.
like that we have Luftwaffe, that we'll see Luftwaffe in our game here. With some air support and whatnot.
I believe I see some false. Assassin asked if it was random access. That's a good question. So the way it worked is the coin flip winner got to pick what faction they wanted to play on the map. So you veto maps until one's left. Then the coin flip winner picks their faction, like who they want to play first, Axis or Allies. And then the other team picks whether they want to be north or south. and then you maintain those positions so that like whatever side Axis is on in game 1, they're on in game 2. So I don't know who picked what, but we know that the positions were picked that way. So the idea is that way you don't get super one-sided games where it's like, the best position with the best faction both times. And it also means we get to see new positions, because it was kind of boring last tournament that it was Allies winning South Campbell's over and over. So the idea is to get a little more variety and balance here. That said, Campbell's has been improved. This area is much nicer now. Thank you, Bacon.
Anyway,
What have we got
kangaroos
for
on the field.
Yeah, I was just going to ask about that. We've got Aussies picked here. And do we have a U.S. doctrine? Not yet.
No. And we just got a pick from Chronosaurus, the DAC player.
Yeah,
Espionage.
Yeah, I like to see that. It's very strong. Those buffed AT guns and anti-tank grenades. Pretty good. Pretty good.
Yeah, they're pretty good versus especially British heavy armor.
An MG-42 team is ready.
Just eaten away bit by bit of their HP if they take a penetrating shot.
Yes, sir. We see Heartless Jaeger doing a better job than the Allies did last game of quickly contesting this top muni. We still had access to both points faster, but this time, this is more what you want to see from the Allies. They're not sitting on their side camping the fuel. There looks like they're getting ready to pressure the Axis fuel, which is what you should be doing as Allies on this map.
Yes. Oh, but lots of Axis forces protecting that fuel.
Yes, MG's flanked though.
Have secured our territory.
Don't know if he's going to be able to stay on the field. He's going to try. He's got the fall paws backing him up, but those are pretty low HP. Grenadier pops a merge to keep the MG on the field. Can it set up fast enough? It's going to be close.
Been mustered for battle.
No, wrong angle.
Yeah.
Now,
And meanwhile, this Dingo just
Shame.
keeps getting repaired, so eventually the DAC player is going to get forced off. Colossi is desperately trying to hold this. I think it's a bridge too far. His ally needs to come help him.
Yeah. Oh no, what a bad retreat!
Yeah.
Oh no.
Luckily the Gren's here, so he can always pick that up if he needs to, but
Yeah.
now the Gren's going to get sent home, though, so this is not a good start for the Axis team.
Oh yeah, and Pioneer on the verge of death. Nope. Make it out alive.
Grenades.
I had super. Yeah. Super
Early
fast.
truck, yeah. I think that's smart. It's a pretty common build to go 2 or 3 rifles and the nades, especially when there's a DAC player. You don't want to get ran over by the flamer car.
Yeah.
Another big grenade. Heartless Jaeger putting him to good use here.
enemy forces have captured.
And I gotta say, it looks like of the 2 well-known Axis teams, one has put a lot more effort into learning allies, I think.
Paradrop on your request.
Yeah,
This
the
looks
Allies
like a
right now they have
well-practiced strat.
momentum. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty hard, I gotta say. To fight against the Dingo and early rifles with nades, you really have to have a solid strategy to deal with that, and it doesn't look like the Black Phoenix was ready for this push here.
Well, have no fear. The Funkwagen is here. For what it's worth.
Territory sector lost.
It will help.
Ambush bonus.
We do have
Yeah.
triple PG, so, once they start getting their LMGs, then should be able to do some damage.
Joining the attack. Stand by.
But with this delay in fuel, the Allies can kind of do whatever they want, because all the scary Axis stuff, like the flak or potential Stummel coming out, are very far away.
Yeah, they haven't had that much fuel income. Oh. And the map control is so much in favor of the Allies.
Yeah, all the way to the +5 fuel outside the base. That's always the worst feeling. When you look at your income, you're like, why is it so bad? Oh, because we have none of the map.
Yeah.
Third
Oh,
recce
man.
out,
Yeah.
so there might be a
Allies could-
window back in here where there's no snares for the Brit player at all, so some good light vehicle play from the DAC player. Could see them holding this bot side all right, but
Yeah, we'll see if America will get some Greyhounds on the field to keep up their momentum.
Oh, this is fun. We've got a dropped LG40 from the Wehrmacht player given over to the DAC player. So maybe avoiding the need for 1.5, they can go straight to 2 and get an AT gun still. That's kind of cool.
Yeah. Aloysius is bringing out a flak gun now, the 2 centimeter flak gun. Or some AT.
Those things are good, and with the LG40 backing it up, you know, that's plenty to deal with stuff like the Humber.
2 centimeter flak
Yeah, that's right. Oh yeah, the Humber is there. Didn't notice. Oh, and they call in an LEIG now.
Territory lost.
I mean, I'm surprised we didn't see one last game. The LAIG is
Grenadier squad has been destroyed.
very powerful. It has almost no scatter.
Colossus losing a Gren squad to the rifles.
Don't want that. It's of all the units to lose, you can lose a Gren, but it's certainly not what you want, especially when you're behind in the early game like this.
Yeah.
These could all get suppressed if he's not careful. All these Aussies here.
Yeah, the machine gun not laying down that suppressive fire. There we go. Finally, one squad.
Yeah, just in range, but also they're in real danger from this league being as low as they are.
True. And let's see. Greyhound coming out now for Heartless. No, he canceled the Greyhound for Engineer and an AT gun. Ooh.
Honestly, I think that's smart. It's not like they're having trouble holding their flank,
Squad of Jaeger
and
has been requisitioned.
there's already plenty of AT on the field. I think the window for the Greyhound is rapidly closing here. That said, because it's weapon team AT, you know, there is some room to like play the flanks with something like the M8. But let's see, has he picked a dock yet?
A Luftwaffe officer
He's gone. Yeah, if he's gone infantry. So just save the fuel for an earlier howitzer. I think that's fine.
Yeah, that's right. Early howitzer.
Medtruck doing Medtruck things, keeping these PGs nice and healthy. And with the Medtruck and the League and all the weapons teams on the field, suddenly it's the Axis who look to be in control of the field here.
Yeah, that switch just kind of happened. Without
there's
too
these
much effort from the
there's these phases of the game, you know, where like certain tools come out, and unless your opponent has something that hard counters it, you now have the advantage. And you know, when the flak comes out at the same time as the Humber, the flak wins that.
Yeah.
I like this from von Monteuffel, though. He was not slow in getting on-field reinforce, calling in a truck and upgrading it right away. So they're going to be able to keep up with the reinforcing that the Axis can do, which is super important. Anytime one team has field reinforcement and another team doesn't, the team without generally gets pushed off. So
Anyway, Heartless Jaeger has indeed built his first howitzer kind of far back, so free fire drill won't benefit them much.
yeah, 110 range. I don't think it'll do anything except maybe defend the fuel. Probably needed to bring that further forward.
That's also good.
But I agree. I think further forward is better. But you know what? They don't really have the map control to build it further forward right now. We can see this triple PG blob with VSL already upgraded, pushing forward.
Yes, sir. We got those LMGs glowing.
Yeah, a couple of funky choices here from Colossus. He's got the G43s, and he's got the LMG on the Para. Both choices we don't see too much. Wow,
Yeah.
great Humber flare there, covering everything.
Yeah, but rifle went down for Heartless Jaeger.
Oh, that's a big
Alright.
pickup.
Let's see.
Oh, you know what?
yeah.
This is so
Shoot.
smart. This LG40. I bet it benefits from the
The ambush?
anti-tank incendiary munitions.
Oh,
So it'll do the
yeah,
burn damage.
That's right. That's right.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. You know what I hope to see from Chronosaurus? I hope we get to see a lot of this disruption operation, you know, that last ability. Because with 2 Funkwagens generating munitions, he'll have lots of munition in the end game.
So as I screwed up the scoreboard here. No one corrected me.
Ah. Black meat.
There we go. High production.
Beautiful.
Here. Yeah, good pressure here on the fuel. All the allies can do is kind of desperately try to hold on.
Yeah.
Okay, Free Fire did activate, I guess. Oh, you know, you can kind of see it reaches just to the truck here, the wreck of the
Yeah, the wreck.
Churchill.
Soon be available.
Yeah. Oh.
So not terrible range, but not. Does it reach the VP? I think it might just reach the VP too. So okay, that's not bad. Neither creepy. I'll release some. I can release all the replays. I'll put them on Reddit once the tournament's over. But for now, we're keeping stuff private.
We have advanced weaponry ready to be deployed.
Let's see. We have the Intel Disruption Beacon available. What does that do? Camouflage infantry. Okay, we went with more camouflage. All right.
It doesn't mean you don't have to have the
The enemy has lost their foothold.
Funk Wagon there to camo. But I think
Yeah,
the
that's
resource
right.
beacon on this map is probably better because you can put the beacon here on the very edge of the point and it will steal the fuel. It's really obnoxious and it's hard to get here, you know, as
Yeah.
the allies.
Yeah.
One should be
Or
push in here.
even, or you could even potentially put it on the top munition point.
Yeah.
Because they don't go there. It's a huge area to look for that beacon.
It's
So-
true. You could hide it like way up in the corner.
Yeah, and it could remain undetected for so long because you don't get any direct notifications that your resources are being siphoned. You have to look over there to see it.
Yeah. Just mortar the beacon, bro, says Mule. Yeah, but you have to know where the beacon is. And you have to not get counter-barraged by the lead while you're doing it.
Oh, attack maps tell you. Ah, okay. So if they're attack map users, they'll easily see it.
Yeah. Non-tech map users really punished by the beacon, though.
Yeah.
Gotta actually mouse over the point, which is pretty rare on those side points. Oh, this Noble Barrage right on target here.
Oh, so many direct hits. Nice. But what now?
Oh, drop some.
There's not much is happening on the front.
Yeah, where's
One
everybody?
engagement.
Everybody's
Yeah.
back.
Oh.
Everyone's back healing at their trucks.
Exciting gameplay.
Well, to be fair, it
We
means
got
that they can get
trucks.
on the field and fight again faster. So it gives us more
That's
action.
true. That's true.
I wonder if we'll see a transfer depot here from.
Oh, yes, we do. We just saw one. I just saw it.
There it is. Look
Down
how fancy.
south. Yeah.
Is he using it?
Hey, isn't that... Yeah, he just did. And that's a medium? Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a medium, so he got 125 manpower. Nice, I love it.
Cool to see people using the tools. Transfer depot definitely good for DAC. I feel like they often just need manpower. All the upgrades cost manpower. All
Yes.
the call-ins are pure manpower. They can sit on resources while they wait for manpower. So trading for more manpower, pretty good. Especially when you
And
control
transfer
both of the 5 munis.
Yeah, and Transfer Depot is safer to use in the big team games where you can build it far, far behind the front line.
Yeah.
So it's less likely to be destroyed.
Matilda on the field, but it's on fire. And the huge double AT gun. Oh, it's so close to dead already.
Yeah. Has to use smoke. No, never mind. It's out of danger.
Probably should have to be safe, but choosing not
Yeah.
to. Humber's
Oh,
on fire
Humber.
now. One more shot will do it.
Oh, driving over the fire could finish it. Oh no!
You jinxed it. Well, the Matilda goes down.
Oh no! What? And that's the Neville doing this?
Yeah, great shots from Colossus here. Perfect aim.
Wow.
And a heartbreaker
That's
for the
crazy.
Allies. Losing both the vehicles, that's going to basically remove their chance to get anything done for the next 5 or 10 minutes. You know, he needs another Matilda. How close is he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's very close to another Matilda, so he can replace it, but obviously you want to get those tanks stacked up.
Panzer Grenadier Company is being upgraded.
Second Howie even further back, so Free Fire Drill is going to do, well, I say going to do nothing, but they're getting pushed so hard on their own fuel that the Free Fire Drills will actually do something.
Yeah. Besides, you know, the ammo storage, reduced cooldown, so they can also do the long barrage. That might be good enough
Yeah, you can see that
to help out.
the Free Fire Drills is very frequent with the Vet 3 and the
Upgrade complete.
cooldown reduction. Of course, he's got to survive the
Yeah.
double barrages.
But Tyrannosaurus with a push, very nice. My feeling not helping out.
It's a good,
Oh, he went Firestorm operation. Oh, okay.
yeah, this ability I think pretty misunderstood. People complain it doesn't do enough damage.
But it's not meant to do damage.
It's only 110 muni, 40% slow, 25% accuracy debuff. So units, you basically can't be in it. So it's just a really strong area denial tool.
Exactly. Not a damage dealer, it's, well, a little bit, but more of a debuff. Area denial, as you said.
And last 45 seconds is a long time to not be able to use a pretty big area.
Or he could have gone disruption tactics. Did last a whole minute,
Very true.
and every
Grenade use
unit
on the
in there.
block.
Yeah, clearing them up. Oh, what's this? Brontosaurus with armored reserve. He might call in a tiger. Nah, he lacks fuel.
Another
Yeah,
infantry
disruption
assault
is
pretty
more
easily
fancy.
handled.
Easy.
Not doing as much as I expected so far this game.
The enemy has 200 points in
OP might go down pretty quick here in the north. Pile's shooting at it.
Steady wins the race.
Tier 4 coming up for Heartless Jaeger.
Grenade on the top. Still fighting. Oh, what's this going on near the middle? Matilda trying to get in there, but takes an incendiary shot.
Yeah, the Incendiary is so good against the Matilda because it's percent health. Just doesn't take too many shots. Even the little LG-40 this is 2 shots from the LG-40. Look at the health on the Matilda.
It's insane. It's so powerful versus heavy tanks. The incendiary shot, not the LG-40.
Yeah, I like this strategy that they've come up with here. Very, very easy way for the DAC player to spend all their manpower on useful things. Yeah, Neville could kill it. We'll see if Colossus chooses to fire that. It looks like he might have used it already. I think he's actually been... The Nevils have one job now, and it's pressuring the howitzers. So I don't think we'll see the Nevils do anything else until... oh, another infantry assault. Taking advantage of that low cooldown.
Pions and Pioneers.
Yeah, they
Their
forgot to run home. Strafe used. So pretty expensive counter, but it is cheaper than the.
It's only 50 munitions.
50%,
so
of course.
it's all right.
It doesn't totally counter them. Well, these rifles could go down.
Yeah, through the fire.
Lucky spread there.
Oh, and double nibbles. Excellent.
Yeah, how's Howie's doing? I'm back to full health. This engineer's got one job.
Yeah.
South was
here comes
contested, by the
another
way.
barrage.
Nice to see this being
nice.
decapped. Looks like this engineer actually went down there.
Engineers stepping away from the fire.
Yeah, good play there from Heartless Jaeger to not get himself crisped, and pretty easy repair once again. I think the Nevils need to... He is moving them forward and back, but he might need to get even closer.
Say, let's see, is there counter barrage here on these men? No, not the ability counter barrage.
U.S. player with a very small army, 3 rifles, a mortar, and a vanilla Sherman. That's not going to cut it, and these howitzers might just get pushed. I don't know that he's got enough stuff to. That said, I don't know that Colossus has that big of an actual army either. It's just Neville's. He has almost no pushing power either. Oh, Loiter dropped and a Firestorm. Okay, they're just going to off-map this howitzer to submission.
Yeah, they're throwing everything but the kitchen sink at it.
I'm not sure that the Loiter targets these. I don't think it does. It's infantry and vehicles only. So, this feels like they need to back this up with the push, but once again, you know, these guys content to play their own side of the map. Von Montoevel not coming to support him.
There we go. Decruise it.
Yeah, that should go down. Flames will be here for a while longer.
Yep. Boom.
Pretty expensive counter to the howitzer, though.
Yeah, well, they got the vet free one.
With this kind of lead, it's probably worth it. Otherwise, I would say kind of even trade because you spend so much munitions, and then, you know, kind of just replace the howitzer. But I don't think that Harley's Jaeger can't just replace the howitzer. He's broke. So nice pickup there for the Axis team.
Yeah, well, he keep one howitzer still standing until the next barrage.
Satchel plus Strafe doesn't quite get the kill. And these poor piles go home with no success. Nebel could kill this off, finish this off, though. And yeah, it's setting up the fire. Tiny plane. Gabby, if you're here. The over-repair on the Matilda, that'll help a tiny bit against the burn. But not too much.
There he comes. The first tiger. Coronasaurus.
Yeah, 23 minutes, right on time.
Shock veterans have been relinquished to us.
Pretty rare ability there. I actually see the button go off on the Sherman. I still can't get over that we have a vanilla Sherman. I wonder if that was a misclick or not.
Well, it's yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Not good at anything,
No,
not
he went
bad at
infantry.
anything.
He went infantry support center, so couldn't have gone mechanized support center.
No, and it makes sense. Yeah, if you're going to go Rangers in the end, you want ISC. No Rangers yet, though. Maybe waiting for Vet 3, but...
I see Heartless Jaeger has not purchased any of the upgrades in the
Yeah, I
infantry
mean,
support center.
we haven't had fuel.
Yeah,
So,
he's in a
acceptable
rough
in this
position.
case.
Yeah. Captain has indeed died. So
Vet 3 on all 3 PGs. So this is that scary espionage blob where you've got triple Vet 3 PGs with LMG coming out of camo with first strike and just destroying your infantry.
Milt. Yeah.
And
Milt
tight-
you like you were a wizard from us. A
Yeah.
witch.
Just dump on the water on you. Yeah, Tiger plus Flak hard counters the infantry assault. And that may spell the end of the Allies' chances in this game.
Well,
Matilda versus Tiger, no. Although Tiger keeps bouncing. Pretty lucky rolls there for
Enemy down to 75
Von Montoevel.
Do not let up.
Matilda taking a bit of fire. Inch by inch, they move forward into an assault, or ambush rather.
You know, it's interesting. The Allies have built multiple OPs because they didn't have control of the map. What do you think about that versus building units to try to take the map?
Oh, I think you get caches after you have taken and can hold the map.
Yeah, it feels like a secure your victory, not a try to claw your way back in move. They give so little on a +5. It's +3 per minute. It's just almost nothing.
Yeah.
Nice Firestorm going to deny that AT gun, so easy kill for the Tiger.
Yep.
Allies do
That's
have their
not
fuel.
looking good.
That's all they
The
have.
VP situation. Yeah, the VP situation is looking dire for Team Allies.
Yeah, don't think we're going to get an hour-long game this time, in the sense I get.
Time for action. The enemy has only 50 points.
That would be surprising.
Man, so much fire between the Nibbles and the Flame Strike.
Oh, and Hellcat triggered own mine.
Yeah, dude, shoot my mine.
Yeah, shoot my mine! Shoot my mine!
There it is. I think that
Followed
50
by-
manpower strafe from the Luftwaffe does a little bit, a tiny bit less damage to AT guns than the 120 manpower one from Kentucky Combined Arms. GG is called. So going
That's
out with
the
a
G.
whimper, not a bang this time. Not quite the same game as last one, but well played to both players, both teams.
Yep. GG.
GG. And yeah, looks like back to the drawing board for their allies for the legendary Axis duo. I wonder if this will be the only set we see where both Axis teams win. Maybe the only one.
We'll find out.
Yeah, Ray was right. Take a look at the stats here. Let's see. Once again, KDA being tilted pretty heavily by the infantry assault. No, it's best of 2 in the group stages. So the way it works is you get 0 points if you lose both games. If you tie, you each get 1 point. And if you 2-0, you get 3 points. And then at the end of the group stage, once everyone's played everybody, then the 2 teams with the most points go on to the next round. Wow, surprisingly close fuel gained here. I thought they pressured the fuel more. I guess the OPs did kind of make up that gap a little bit, but surprising to see that. I thought it was a lot less close than that. Go figure.
Fuel is purely psychological.
It's got to be
perhaps.
So look at the unit preservation here from who are we looking at here? Colossus. Lost a Gren, but that was it otherwise. Didn't even get anything decrewed, so pretty easy game on his side. And his ally too, no vehicles lost. Lost a
that's
Panzer pilot in a
great.
league. Yeah, so very dominant showing here. Meanwhile, quite a few losses
and also with
here.
the Funkwagens generating munitions, that made up for the transfer orders he made.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's a good combination of the Funkwagen plus the transfer orders. All right, so GG well played to both guys. It's a tie for them on the board, and well played.